Hello and welcome to BW London podcast. I'm going to talk about Harry and Meghan. I believe Meghan is a narcissist and Harry is trauma bonded. Now, initially, I supported this lot so much. As a British person, it was exciting to have a mixed race lady become a part of the royal family. It's just exciting to watch. The royal family means a lot over here. Not so much to the younger generation or even mine. I'm 39. But for our great-grandparents, it was everything. I remember before my great-granny passed away in 2010, when the Queen came on the screen one day and, oh my God, you'd have thought it was her best friend. Oh, look, the Queen, no, she's Jamaican born and everything. But, you know, in that sense, the royal family is more connected to the older generation. But it was a big deal. It really was a big deal. And I have been pro Meghan, whole way through. Meghan. Then the Oprah interview happened. No longer pro Meghan. I saw through it. I know narcissism very well. I've got people in my family diagnosed with it. I know it. I see through it. Still learning how to dodge it. And that's what I saw in that Oprah interview. A lady with no accountability and zero self-awareness. It was ages ago now, but there were so many things to pick out. And some of the things I personally noticed, actually, I didn't see them get picked out. I'll tell you one of them. When she said her dad, and I think he's a narcissist too, by the way, but another story. But when she said her dad, I don't want to bring my... No. She wanted to know if her dad needed protection from the media, and if she makes a call on that, she may have to use up one of her cards to protect herself and her family. So unless you're serious or some rubbish like that, and then I'm going to find the clip. And then she turned and said something along the lines of, you know, if he wasn't going to put Archie first and blah. And I thought, wow.
The institution has never intervened for anything for us, but they can try to go in and kill this story. But if they do this once, we're not going to be able to use that same leverage to protect our own kids one day. And so when I said we won't be able to protect our own kids one day, and I said, so I just need you to tell me, and if you tell me the truth, we can help. And he wasn't able to do that. And that for me has really resonated, especially now as a mother. And also me saying just full stop, if we use this to protect you, we won't be able to protect our own children one day. Well, I'm talking about your grandchildren.
You're just talking rubbish. And William's wife, her beef with her was beyond petty. The fact that she mentioned it, and no, actually she was crying. I was the one crying, and I saw right through it. She's petty and she has him trauma bonded. I remember even finding an image after that. I remember that. I'm going to look for that too. I found an image of her and I thought, that's her true face. That is her. She was at a wedding and her and Harry had broken up before they got married, and that was her going to collect her prince to ensure her rest of her life, you know. But like I said, I was pro her, but I saw through her in the Oprah interview. And since then, it is so clear to me that Harry is trauma bonded. I'm not pro Harry because he has like a sense of entitlement. Again, that was shown in the Oprah interview. And actually, people did spot the lie that they told about Archie, because when I heard that someone mentioned about his colour, I too was like, Oprah, you know, the big expressions and stuff. But however, I know the older white generation, they will ask that, what colour will he be? They will ask that, honestly. These things happen within mixed race families, honestly. But, well, people who know, but their stories were different. He spoke of a racist incident before Archie was born, and she spoke of one after. Load of rubbish. But he is trauma bonded, and what trauma bonding means is he's given a little bit and then it's taken away. And it's like a drug. And the drug dose required becomes more and more. And I recognize when people are trauma bonded. That's why he has that often droopy look and hair loss and looking tired and stuff. He's been thrown back and forth emotionally. She has complete control of that man's emotions. Complete control. And that is the whole point of narcissism. That's where they get their feed, from having control of your emotions by any means. Whether it be being nice to you, not being nice to you, whatever is required to control your emotions is where they get their hit. So, you know, I saw that cover on some popular magazine where they've made them the same height and pushed her in front and so on. I was quite shocked to see that, actually. I'm assuming that is to provoke more talk. And for all I know, she's just being the heel, you know, the person, the villain now. She's probably going to play into that now because there's profit in that. Remember, narcissism don't really care if it's negative or positive recognition and making them number one. It really makes no difference to them. It's just about being in a number one spot. But it's just it's weird to watch Harry become so cheap. He just seems like a cheap person. I know there's a lot of arguments that who cares what she's like. At least it's brought about recognition of real racism and institutional racism and so on. But the thing is, wrong and wrong doesn't make right, and that's the problem we have with her. We would have liked to have gone off the back of Meghan to highlight a lot of the problems in the UK. But we weren't able to do that because she is all about herself, and she always intended to go back to LA and have that type of lifestyle. And they meant to live in Canada, yet they're in LA or something, you know. But yeah, as a black UK person, it was definitely disappointing. I was looking forward to her being a genuine person, really, and making whatever difference she can have, and just being a good wife. I just wanted her to be a good wife, but that is not a wife. We're not looking at a wife right there. We're looking at a typical modern woman that Kevin Samuels interviews. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's that. Lucky for her, she's got a high SMV and can get a whole prince in it. All right, take care.